Hello and welcome to the final day of the 2026 Queen City Classic presented by Another Round Disc Golf. It's Championship Sunday. We're going to crown a victor today. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese.
Honk.
Crown a queen,
Crown
if you
a
will,
queen.
in the Queen City Classic.
Yes, we sure are. We get to watch Ella Hansen, Kat Mertsch shooting the hot round yesterday to climb up into that tie for second place with Cadence Burge, nursing a back injury. Scoggins in a tie for fourth, but she is going to be the one on our lead card today. Let's kick things off with hole one. It's 258 feet, same as every other day, except for today we had a different wind. We've been having a right to left headwind, and the wind was supposed to be coming out of the south today, whereas it was the north yesterday. So ideally it should have been a tailwind, and I think that was pretty true today. Out of bounds all around. But this one I think is a nice friendly little hole. Stats say otherwise.
Hole one can get you no matter how easy it looks.
FPO card, and it's stacked today, guys. Playing at 10 under par, first on the tee out of Seattle, Washington. Put your hands together for Ella Hansen.
Ella Hansen with back-to-back awesome rounds to be in solo first right now.
I mean, yeah, and she jumped so many places yesterday to be in this first place spot.
You called it 5 down per round to win the tournament.
That's why they pay me, dog.
Oh, no.
I did this too.
And next up on the tee, from Rosebud, Arkansas. Give it up for Kat Mertsch.
And that shot went out very early for Ella. So she's going to looking at a bogey bar a throw-in.
I also thought it felt like a tailwind, and then just did the exact same thing.
Kat opting for the forehand as well. This one's also taking a little extra time to come back, but it swings in at the last second. She's inside the circle.
Third up on the tee at 9 under par out of Huntsville, Alabama. I'm sorry. At 7 under par out of Los Angeles, California. Give it up for Scoggins.
Just a quick note, Cadence Burge was supposed to play on this card today, but she decided only about 15 minutes before the rounds started that she would be DNFing from the tournament. You know, she was nursing that back injury yesterday. Her throws looked really, really painful, and I think it's a smart decision she made, but what a bummer after having such a great couple of rounds. Owen is going to be in third place, and we're going to move Anniken Steen up onto the card.
Today's FPO lead card coverage from Hamar, Norway. Put your hands together for Anniken Steen.
And it's been so great watching Anniken play every round out here.
Yeah, Anniken in a tie for fourth place with, Cadence was in the tie. Anniken is in a tie for fifth place, but she gets to play with the big dogs today. And starting it out like a pro.
Okay, exciting. So round 1, 9 down was the hot round. Let's see this again real quick from Anniken. Yesterday, Kat Mertsch shot an amazing 7 down, considering it was, sustained 20 mile per hour winds and a 40-degree drop of the 7 down.
Yeah.
From Kat, it was 1,031. Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I figured.
Massive. So yeah, it'll be interesting. The winds are a little bit different, but they are down from yesterday. At least in the beginning, they pick up later. So hopefully some hot scores out here at Hornets Nest. Ella gonna have to start off with the bogey. Own one chain on the right, but at least it sits. You see a lot of rollaways on this one.
So after 3 tournament rounds out here, I feel like you got to get at least one of these first 2 birdies. Either 1 or 2.
The goals, 1 down through 3, I think.
Yeah. Kat Mertsch getting one of them, and I think she and Anniken will be the only 2 on the card today. Ella, unfortunately, starting with a bogey. I also decided that the front 9's easier.
Okay, yeah.
Definitively.
Great.
To me.
Yeah, I'll agree with anything you say, honestly.
Hey everyone, I want to let you know that today's video is brought to you by Displate. Do you quickly get bored with how your room looks? With Displates, you can transform it in no time. Hang new metal posters in seconds and swap them whenever you want. Each Displate comes with a magnet kit, so everything you need comes in the box. No tape, no nails, and no tools at all. Displate offers a perfect way for a quick wall makeover. With over 2 million artworks available in the Displate catalog, you can dive in, pick your art, and place your order. You can also create a custom Displate. Just upload your image, then use the editor to crop and preview. Select your preferred size, finish, and your custom Displate will arrive soon after. Unlike paper prints, Displates stay vibrant and colorful no matter where you hang them. And since they offer officially licensed designs, you can be sure you're getting extra detailed art from your favorite games, movies, and TV series. High quality is a must. So transform your space today. Just use the link in the description or the pinned comment to get an exclusive discount on your new Displates. And use code JomezPro at checkout for the best deal. Thanks again to Displate for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it.
Hole 2, another gettable par 3, 321 feet, plays pretty true to that. You want to punch pretty straight. There is an OB off to the right that you're not really finding unless you really yank one over there. The easiest mistake to make is hyzering a bit too early. It's kind of deceptive. It feels like you need to swing in earlier than you actually do. Generally, if you don't get a circle 2 look on this one, you're like, you knucklehead, what are you doing? Come on, get it together.
Not very professional.
Yeah. And Madison's right. I think everyone out here is thinking, like, gotta get one of these first 2. Absolutely.
Here's Holland Hanley on the chase card. Parked as you can get it. Going with the blue look today.
Really sliding along that pine straw nicely.
Just so y'all know, Holland is matching these outfits on purpose. You can't tell. With the sunglasses, too.
Oh, I see.
It's not just accidents every time. It's intentional. Cat Mertsch sliding right by the bullseye, but inside the circle, right on line.
Anniken, in round 1, really showed off the forehand. It was so impressive. Yesterday, I'm not sure if it was the cold or the wind, but she had a little bit more trouble. Today, that looks really good. I feel like she was robbed just a bit on that skip, but she'll find herself outside the circle. Looking at a birdie.
Yeah, after Big Easy not getting really any skips ever, this course is crazy because you get so many skips.
Yeah, good point. Different kind of game. Owen always looking for that ground play, and she's going to find it nicely. Great angle.
So hole 1 played as a really difficult hole the first 2 days, but with that tailwind today, it eased up a lot. Hole 2 is always one of the easiest holes on the course. This one today, the 3rd easiest.
Good looking speed from Ella, but really strange skip.
I think this tee pad was the coldest place on the course, though. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it was chilly.
It dropped really bad under that tent.
Yeah, it was like, it was less than 40 degrees when I teed off this morning.
It was brutal. Today it was colder than yesterday, but the wind, without the wind, it didn't feel as bad.
Yeah, I'll take this any day.
Anniken and Ella both not able to convert the birdie. Owen's in, though. And the drives are looking good from Owen Scoggins today.
Every day.
Every day.
Cat looking to go back to back here. Already has the solo lead. Comes up short on that one. Pretty tight race here, even all the way down into chase card. I mean, there's some 7 downs. That's not very far off the pace.
Well, this was one of only 5 holes to average under par today.
Played tough.
It did play tough. Not as tough as yesterday, but tough.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what the scores were if we had those perfect conditions from round 1 every day.
Yeah, warm, shorts, short sleeves, no hot hands, no mittens, no gloves.
No cares.
No beanies, no scarves.
No warm weather beanies.
Yeah. Here's hole 3. This is one of the toughest holes on the course, distance-wise. And it says 588, but it plays longer than that because of that treacherous OB all the way down the left side and the very rough on the right side. It's a very narrow hallway, even without the tree-lined nature of many of the other holes on the course. Just about managing your disc angles. Own doing a great job here. Oh, she turns it. It doesn't flex. Huh. I'm used to Own getting the flex at the end.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that one is actually that she's throwing, but it tends to hold the turn a bit more.
Cat with her fleshy Thunderbird. This thing is flippy.
Also, I don't know.
Look at it.
It was kind of like, it felt like a headwind here, but like it was so slight, you know?
But which is counterintuitive because
know.
it should have been. Oh, Own's doing the grass.
Like
My
it-
card did the same thing.
Yeah.
It was a tailwind when I threw. It was a headwind when the person in front of me went. Like it was like slightly swirling,
Yeah.
or like
I think it's just like a hallway right here. I'm not sure, but
corridor.
Everyone messed around in that right corner. That's like pretty typical. It's the main obstacle to miss. Ella really getting a hold of this one, and she's gonna probably not have a great time over there. Own, you know, not totally in the corner, gonna be able to work something and at least have an easy par. Ella gonna be happy with par from there.
That's really great forward progression from Own. She's choosing the right side. Either side works. Anniken, Cat in a little bit of a situation here.
Ah, she manages that nicely. Not a ton of forward progression, but that's all she needed. Ella's got something.
Yeah, she's got a gap, and that's all you can ask for.
She's
Kind
probably-
of crazy to see Ella kind of all over the place off the tee.
Oh, she's
no.
gonna catch a tree and drop behind one of them big boys.
That's the only one that you want to not be behind. It's really big.
And Anniken with the great drive around the corner, able to attack it, but does catch the last tree. Gonna be an easy par, looks like. And Ella really pinned here, and you can see why you don't want to land here. There's a bunch more where that one came from. Ooh, nice little flexing shot.
She's putting.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Cat's third. Surprisingly technical little approach shot. You have to really be wary of those low-hanging tree branches, and I love the hyzer flip play here.
Me too. Yeah, it really narrows just enough where you can't swing a hyzer either forehand or backhand. Keeps you honest.
And if you do try to swing a hyzer and you end up on that right side, it's one of those kind of natural bunkers. There's just not a lot of putting happening over there.
Own pushing a little deep of the basket, but she's in range for her par.
Only 7 players found circle 1 in regulation on this hole, and you can see our lead card. The hottest ladies on the field right now, having a hard time getting up there and getting a putt.
In both looks and play.
Here's Ella trying to scramble this par.
Right on circle's edge downhill. And tough start for Ella here, 2 up through 3. There's lots of birdies out there, but I don't know. This course really pressures you to get the birdies a little bit more than other courses.
It sure does, but also to minimize the bogeys. They happen quick, but like you're having a good day if you can just get a bunch of pars.
Bunch of pars feels great.
Bunch of pars.
Bunch of pars, couple birdies. Own squeaking it in there. Knows she maybe got away with one. Anniken and Ella taking the bogeys, and we got a little bit of a walk to hole 4.
Dang it, wanted to. Dude, thanks.
Hole 4. Shoot through this gap. It's a fair gap. You're not really too worried about it. Most of what you're worried about is the next set of trees. We flew through one of them. You're trying to miss left or right of kind of a singular tree that's centered up. Most common mistake is to be a little bit short left, not lined up to this tunnel. Even if you land in the exact correct zone, I would say this is one of the hardest approach shots, or at least the most technical to be able to attack for birdie. Plus it's an elevated pin. The short right green is particularly punishing. If you have a really straight backhand followed by a very technical forehand as a righty, this one might not seem too difficult, but overall it's two incredibly particular shots.
Yeah, I feel like this is one that I'm never banking on, and when I do get it, it feels almost better than a birdie. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like it's
birdie plus.
It's a birdie plus for sure. It's crazy because the gap is fair, like Erika said, super fair. You obviously you want to miss that one tree, and that feels unfair sometimes if you whack that thing.
It's right. That's where you're aiming.
Yeah.
That one, you can see it. Look at it. There it is.
But oftentimes with this gap, you can hit it like so purely, and then you're just a little bit out of position on the landing zone. The landing zone is so small, and that's what makes this hole hard. I think that landing zone is the hardest part of the entire hole, and then just trying to recover after that.
Yeah, like these are too deep, even though they're good shots.
And
they're like, what, 15 feet too deep?
Yeah, 15 or 20, and it is rough over there.
Yeah, not as rough as here. Anniken early off the tee with that forehand, just managing, and she's still 30 feet short of where you'd like to be.
Yeah, she's far enough away from the tree line that maybe there's something.
But this is like kind of hero shot territory.
Oh, yeah, she's every bit of 300 feet away in a million trees. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, she's a hero.
oh, so she's...
Did you know?
So
Oh, no, okay, she's still deep circle two, but wow.
But still, that was hero.
Yeah. But like junior varsity hero, like B team, you know? Like good, but didn't save the world.
Oh, Owen with the kick to the right. Hopefully she stayed up on top of that hill. If you go any further right, there's some stuff you don't want to know about.
That was a good camera angle to kind of demonstrate there's not a clean line from over here, even though those tee shots looked so perfect. Ella kind of just chucking and honestly getting pretty fortunate to make it all the way through. Really, that's the only play she had, and I applaud her.
That was a little bit of skill and a lot of living right.
Kat looking at approximately the same thing.
Well, maybe there's more of a gap over there than I think.
I think the initial gap is good. It's just like the later stuff. There's no way they're purposefully missing all of those later trees. You know what I mean?
Those are really well placed shots, though, too. Like
They are.
good-
No,
good
they,
speed.
They did it as well as they could. Absolutely.
Owen with a little flexy shot. She misses the one tree to avoid. Looks like she got away with one again, according to her body language.
Yeah, it's that or she's drunk. sorry. She's not. I don't want to start any rumors.
And Anniken framed up.
She had a few of these yesterday, and she's always so close. I feel like she thrives when she has those gaps to focus her. Kat looking for another birdie here.
Oh,
Just short.
all of her putts have been so close.
Yeah, she's looking very focused. Ella with a nice scramble from just out of position.
There was only 3 birdies on this hole. Holland Hanley, Jessica Gerthy, and Kylie Kohut. Wow. That's less than I was expecting.
It's like maybe the shortest putt I've seen own. Miss, it was a little bit right side and falls out.
It's the elevated baskets again.
Oh my gosh,
Remember,
you
she-
always make this point.
She hates the uphill.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's something going on there.
You're always right.
No, there's just something about her putt that doesn't like a nose up. Hole 5, 479. And this is a hole where if you don't get out of this gap, it's really hard. And if you do get out of this gap, it's pretty easy. It's such a weird one, that one tree really just dictating the rest of the hole. You do see a ton of pars, but it's really easy to hit an early tree and be fighting your way to a bogey. But yeah, again, once you get through that gap and get a little distance, it's very straightforward little forehand approach. a little chase card check-in again with Holland Hanley. She's 3 down through 4. Oh my God, and she sneaks by that tree. She's coming in hot.
That's huge.
And she gets a good break too.
She's hunting eagles out here in this forest.
Catch cam needs to watch their back.
Whoa,
Ooh.
look at that thing get that late flip. Oh,
And a little tree kiss. And that is in perfect position. Ooh, 3 for 3 on the chase card. I'm pretty sure chase card only had 3 players on it.
yeah,
Once
because
Anniken moved up. Yeah.
late drop.
And everyone makes the gap. Heck
Nice.
yeah.
And again, these ladies are right in contention. I mean, Holland currently tied for second at 9 down overall. Missy, the forehand cannon, we call her, as of this moment right now.
Wow, they're all bogey free too.
Yeah, they're kind of having a day. Mm-hmm. It's always fun when everyone on the card is shooting hot.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. You said it, dog. Holland 4 down. 3-5.
This plate is the second easiest hole.
Nice.
So people finally figuring out how to hit the gap.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Star frame.
Cool.
Cat up first. Sweatshirt back on. She gets this thing to flip up nice, but catches the main tree you're trying to avoid. I've seen worse kicks, but it's not fantastic. Ella really looking to get things going here. A little early on that left side. At least it dropped straight down and not left.
Yeah, we'll see what she has to work with. Is she far enough, you think, to get a forehand down to the green?
It is possible for her and almost no one else.
Yeah, exactly. Own, yes, she's all the way through.
Great shot.
She'll be on the right side, but there's a lot of workable lanes over there.
Anniken once again with the forehand. Putting some nice turn on this. Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
I think she's just past Ella. Ella not looking toward... Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's got a gap. It just needs to be very, very big. And it looks big. Edge of circle 2?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
Cat in a sea of little sticky trees. Kind of the theme of a lot of the rough out here. And during the practice days, you could hear the brush mower just going.
It's true.
And there's still so many. Oh, a little bit of a grip lock from Anniken, but this thing is beefy. And it doesn't get the ground play. I think
Yeah.
did it hit a root?
I'm not sure. It didn't look right. That's for sure.
No, she's going to be right around the edge of circle 1, just outside.
Own going forehand. She's got some pretty open lanes here. She's choosing to go really wide and let the disc fade, and that's going to be great. Quick work for par for Cat Mertsch.
Yeah, there were 40% of the field taking a birdie on this hole.
Nice.
And Ella needs one. Oh, man.
Yeah, you can see her getting frustrated now. This is a kind of a, I was going to say, if you make this, that can be a momentum shifter. And instead, when you just got to deal with that frustration of those single bogeys stacking up. Oof.
I can't tell if Ella's looking a little nervous. I mean, starting the day leading the tournament is
Yeah.
it's always uncomfortable, I think.
She doesn't look
She doesn't look nervous.
nervy. It
Yeah.
it's just like, it's like frustrated. It just looks like misfires and frustration.
Yep. Anniken almost canning one from deep, but Own is in for another birdie. Oh, no.
Mistakes are stacking. And 4 over through 5 is starting to feel real rough. There's time to turn it around, but not much, and that doesn't help with that extra pressure. Hole 6, another scoreable par 4. No, it's not. This is not a scoreable par 4. Sorry, I forgot where I was because all the trees start to look the same. Okay, so you are trying to land right at the corner, right where the drone turned. And then after that, it takes something absolutely insane to get to this green. I do think this is like a fair hole for par, but it's crazy how few birdies we see for a sub 500 foot par 4. Checking in with this chase card who's feeling good out here. If anyone can get this, it's Holland Hanley with a forehand combo. That's huge.
Yeah, that's great.
Anything that's like 20 feet past the tee pad is a stellar shot.
Oh, Holland going to go backhand on the second shot.
Yeah, interesting. Well, she pushed straight enough. If you're like on the right side, forehand makes more sense.
Yeah. I would know. I never get that far off the tee.
Dude, I did it perfect twice and still like it's such a hard upshot. And like you usually have to make a putt like this to get the birdie. That's awesome. Holland, that's a turkey and she's 5 down through 6.
And that putt was from 48 feet. That'll get the round going, but not that she needs it.
It was already going. Own catching the left side, still at least progressing somewhat. Par's in play, but there's some small gaps over there she'll have to hit.
You can see the wind just a little bit in effect here. Love this forehand from Kat Mertsch. She's pushed a little deep, but there's stuff over there. That's about where Holland was.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that there's 3 very strong forehand players and a left-handed player on this lead card. Mm-hmm. You really need that left to right moving shot and a powerful one to do well on this course.
Lefty and a forehander. She's got the whole, she's well-rounded.
Got it all. Ooh, Ella early. Yeah, oof.
Yeah, the players that are really good at throwing straight shots can do well out here, but it's crazy how much you need a forehand for scrambling. Like,
yes,
you have to have one, and a powerful one.
Ooh, it's kind of a mean little roll.
Man, she was right in the landing spot too. Own from the left side, kind of early. She's going to be happy with a par. Oof.
Still possible, but
she's going to be thrilled with a par.
Delighted. Gleeful.
Yeah.
Anniken.
Yeah.
And yes, a very awkward stance and gets a lot of power from there. That's great. Ella's third would also be so thrilled with a par. Oh, this is where you want to be on a really good drive. So this is a big shot.
Catch cam's turning around, so it's far.
Yeah, circle 2.
Ooh. That's so impressive.
That's as good as it gets from there.
A standstill, too. That's so impressive.
Mm-hmm. Kat with a great drive into the landing zone. You can see there's still so much in the way. I love this play. Trying to work the flex line. I think that's where the most room is. And she's still going to be pretty deep in circle 2, but obviously that's well done on this hole. It's a challenging par 4.
Own has the shot you need to get there. She pushes a little deep and still gets some good ground play through the corner into the circle.
All right.
The screen is one of the, I think, the most guarded greens on the course. Anniken with a little bit of an early release, which is a bummer. But even with a pure shot, there's a lot of trees in the way.
It's true.
This plate is the second most difficult hole of the day.
Yeah. That tickled the chain, didn't it?
I think that went through
Did
the
it?
chain.
I think it did too. Yeah, it did. That was a good run. I mean, there's only been, like 2 birdies a day on this, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ella! She's here!
Scrambled pants are on.
Give her the slow-mez. And that's what I'm saying. That is a momentum changer.
Yes.
She's here. She's back. She looks lightly smug, and I'm into it, honestly.
Only 5 strokes back, and that's not that many out here at Hornets Nest.
There's plenty of birdies out here for her skill set.
And Owen, once again, kind of bobbling around on the right side.
Kat with some work to do to clean up her par.
Usually the kick means it's a miss, so we love to see that one in.
It's true. It's like the kick with the turnaround, though. That was just a kick.
Only 3 birdies on hole 6. We watched Holland Hanley with the long putt from 50. Kylie Kohut.
Oh, getting some good ones.
Yep, and Deputy. Shout out to them. What a bird. That's one that feels like an eagle. Hole 7. This one is a reachable par 4. Even though it's just a touch longer, it's nice and flat. And there's just a few less trees to deal with, but still one of the very typical long hallways of Hornets Nest Park. Off the tee, it's imperative that you land to the right. On the left side, there's a wall of trees that has one gap if you're pinched way to the left. But I think a right finishing shot once you get down the main hallway is the best way to get the birdie here. Look at that. That's crushed. She might be far enough up into that line of trees where it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Great distance. Ella looks like she's disking down here.
Ooh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Love the turning shot.
That's so good.
And that was her MD3. Owen getting some great turn.
Miss it. Yeah. Perfect.
Well played. Anniken pushing too far on the left, but heck yeah, give it to her. She needs that.
Yeah, she does need that.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that Jessica Gerthy, Holland Hanley, and Kat Mertsch are the ones leading. Kat being the only one, obviously, on lead card. And like Missy's right there. Wow. Valerie's right there.
Yeah, no one.
Dude, this is wild.
It is wild. No one knows what's going to happen. If
I bet if
not
I type it in a chat GPT, they'll know. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I can't say this to you guys because y'all are already watching, but if you're not watching FPO, what are you doing?
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. It's so exciting right now. Ella, no, the guardian tree. Inside the circle, but she'll be straddling.
Anniken with a nice lane to it, but it's still a bit of a technical approach. She does need to get this turn and also caught up on the final tree.
Kat far enough where she can scramble something. It's a small gap, but she's got this. No. I believed.
Honestly, Kat looks so focused today.
Yeah, she looks composed.
It looks like she can do anything.
Mm-hmm. And she's close. She's got that one birdie, but she's not playing bad golf.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. Like, pars are fine. She's keeping it clean. That's so important.
Oh. Oh, it's funny when you walk away with a birdie on a hole that you're like, didn't like my tee shot, didn't like my approach. And I have a birdie.
Nice little birdie shrug.
Yeah.
She's like, all right.
That's just
Great putt.
That's the lefty route.
Yeah. Own for a birdie. She's framed up and she's just off on the putting green, seems like. Ella trying to get that first birdie going.
She keeps having straddle putts. That will not make you feel more comfortable if that's not your preferred putting style.
Just crazy. I mean, I know Ella can squat like a lot of weight, you know,
Yeah.
on the rack.
She's got power.
She can do it. Anniken getting the only birdie on our lead card.
Sorry, hey, oh, sorry, excuse me, hello, hey, thank you. An aqua, I'm looking for an aqua. Do you have one?
Hey, Germ, you can't cut in line.
My apologies, you may have noticed I just cut you in line. I'm just looking for an aqua.
An aqua? Here, use mine.
Got it, thanks.
Hole 8, our first par 5 of the day, 819 feet. You can go pretty big on the tee shot, but you need to end up left. Close to the woods line is nice, obviously not in it. Then you need to throw a left to right moving shot. If you can get past these little guardian trees and line yourself up to the tunnel, you're thinking, hey, easy birdie. It's kind of short for a par 5. But there's a lot of trouble if you're too far right on the tee shot. You're suddenly having to really bend something around the corner. If you land too high up on the hill on your second shot, you're not really going to be able to access the green without something incredible. Holland going huge on the first, but gonna find the woods line. And you're kind of mad at yourself, honestly, in this scenario because it is avoidable.
We're watching her, though, here. We're watching her from the woods. Mm-hmm. Normally, once you go in the woods,
It's over.
it's over.
That's a great shot. She's just far enough where she doesn't have to deal with the tops of these trees. How far do you think that is?
280, 300
Yeah.
downhill.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't play like any shorter because of the angle.
Yes. Yeah, good point. And her putt is on, man. Looks like at this point she's had one bogey, but wow. She's shredding.
Let's see, that putt was from 35 feet. Yeah, she's outside the circle. Wow. Tough drive for a lefty. Well managed.
Yeah, she did this
Wow.
exact shot in day one. Yesterday, not quite as good.
Do we know what this disc is?
And today, honestly, like that is so perfect. I believe it's her sweep,
Sweep. I don't know if
which
y'all-
I've legit never heard that.
I want to know more.
Yeah,
That's literally the perfect disc golf shot.
the
Cat.
angle's so perfect.
Yeah, Cat is going to be in the woods. And
But we've seen it's possible to birdie from there.
yeah, I think Holland was a little further maybe.
Yeah.
But it seems like anything's possible with the FPO field these days. Everyone's so good.
Ella pushing farther to the right. This is a good looking shot. Just needs to chill a little. Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at Ella chilling. Uh-oh.
Own pushing to the right, and she is fading. She's only slightly farther right than you want, maybe like, what, 20 feet?
Yeah.
It's workable from there. But Own does like the flex, and this is, you really need something that just keeps holding the turn to
probably
be comfortable.
Yeah, this probably wasn't on purpose. She probably wanted that to hold a little longer.
It is fine. It's just, you're just dealing with the tops of the trees instead of just the trunks. Okay. Cat Mertsch looking for that birdie. Just kidding. Like, she's going to be really happy with a par. Whoa.
Follow through.
Okay.
What the heck?
Are
You're
you
kidding
me?
The
What is this?
Even the camera guys lost it. They were like, we don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea. The fact that she went outside gap like that was something that held that turn.
Also, she didn't like have room to follow through.
I know.
So it was just like back on a
Like that
on
had
her back leg.
That had to be like a really flippy disc to have that early release with that turn. So cool.
That was so far too.
Yeah.
Ella going to be pinched up on the right side. We'll see what she has to work with. Anniken with a big advantage here, but she's still got to place it in the gap. She's just a bit short, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Almost perfect.
Especially with her forehand. Here's Owen from on top of the hill. Oh,
lined up.
Got
Lined
the
up.
hallway. Okay.
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 Oh boy.
Oh.
Hot
She's
dog.
inside the circle. She made that look a lot easier than it is.
Well, the nice thing about this course is you've had a lot of practice throwing dead straight shots.
Yeah.
That was definitely a special one, though.
Ooh, Anniken's so close. Just a bit early again, but an easy up and down for par.
Cat with the forehand.
So the woods is the play?
I guess, yeah, if you just ramp off the pine straw straight deep into the forest.
That's the landing zone.
That's crazy that we're seeing 2 of these.
Ella with really good power and angle from a knee like that, patent pinning.
Yeah, it's been exciting to watch FPO just keep getting better and better. Things that weren't possible suddenly look easy.
Shots that only a few people had now is mandatory to have.
Yeah, very cool. Ella, from distance, still trying to get that first birdie. That was a great effort.
And it's good that miss was right on line. Owen dancing.
It looked like kung fu training. This might be the most putts we've seen her miss. And not that all of them are easy. Obviously, that one was difficult, but it's just odd to see. Great birdie from Cat Mertsch. Just stacking them up. Nice and easy.
I have a theory too. Like, Owen's a California girl. Like, this cold weather really just weighs on the warm weather people. Like, the fair weather golfers, it's just an extra element. I wouldn't know. Being from Florida.
Yeah, you're basically a lizard.
Another check-in with Holland Hanley. So many birdies.
Yeah, kind of yanking this one and living right. And she knows it. This is, a really tricky angle. Holland looking to capitalize. A bit of an errant shot, but her putt cannot be stopped today. Look at she knows.
Incredible.
She's psyched.
That was 54 feet. She's just slaying circle 2 putts right now.
Let's just keep it going. I'm going to call this Holland's blue period.
Gets a little bit of a bad break off the tree. She's going to be way left. Putting range. I'm just kidding.
I mean, at this point.
Missy, pure line. She's going to go just past the basket, I believe. But I think there's a bit of a gap back there.
I like the straight play. I think it's like a high percentage shot and gives you at least a long look. Love the forehand.
Nice. Inside the circle. It's hard for me to remember to say Jessica Gerthy.
Yeah, doesn't quite feel right.
Holland with a pretty decent little recovery shot. Looks like she didn't have much to work with. Missy! What the? What are they doing on this card? Let's see. Missy Gannon from 53 feet. Oh no, and Holland. Gonna go on the birdie bogey train for a sec. Jessica Gerthy in for another birdie, putting her at 3 down for the round.
And Holland just hates pars. Hates them.
Hates them. Let's wrap things up. This is the par 3 that we just watched. Holland birdie. It's so straightforward, but so tricky in its own right.
Too straightforward.
It's too straightforward. The angle of the shot, the very, very short tee pad, I think is honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I think the short tee pad's one of the biggest problems. It is like a weird 6 foot long tee pad with a bumper behind it.
Yes.
So you can't really get a full run up without doing a step down. I love the forehand here, but also because you're doing this little truncated run up, you kind of find yourself throwing with more arm, and you really need to have good angle control here. It's hard to do both. I love the forehand because it counteracts the hill, which is what you're trying to avoid with very perfect angle control.
Yeah, you do need amazing control. It's not easy. And I actually haven't seen anyone else throw it. I think it's a good high percentage play, at least for minimizing errors.
It's just uphill, so it plays like what, 330?
Yeah, it's far. Yeah. You're so right, though. I wish that we could see their feet right now, because people that start behind the tee pad, which is most of these people, are not able. They have to just do the short run up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I take like 3 sideways steps before I start going forward.
Right.
Ella,
Great
wow,
shot.
talk about well-managed angles. And I believe that was a slower speed disc. What an advantage from Ella being able to throw that.
Oh, no way. It's a P2. Putter, baby.
What a flex. Well, Own not getting the flex, sadly. She's going to be a little bit early.
Big old tree in her way. Working the little turning side. Oh, little, just kind of underpowered, actually.
And that's a scary little putt she's going to have to run to save par. Cat downhill. Very scary putt.
Own. Even though this one is a really hard birdie, you're kicking yourself if you don't get a par.
Oh.
Kicking yourself.
Oh, sit down.
Anniken inside the circle. Boy. Rough
Come
day
on.
for lead card here.
Come on, Ella.
Rough day.
Looks like Ella had a little tree right in her squat stance.
Cap Mertsch, keep this alive to keep a share of the lead. Great putt.
Yeah, professional.
It's gotta be so weird. Not that I know what this is like at all, but to be leading the tournament and you're the only competitor who's like truly close to you is on the card
Behind you.
Yeah, in front of you. Like,
it's also a time where you're like, do I pull out the scores? Is that
Right.
something I normally do? I feel like Kat's the type of player that's not at all ever going to look at the scores. She's playing shot by shot, but it's hard to say if your game plan changes in this moment, knowing that you have that much of a lead on your card mates on the lead card.
yeah, pretty wild. Holland Hanley with 2 bogeys is 5 down right now, has that share of the lead. Jessica Gerthy also playing really well, 4 down. Valerie Mandahano 4 down. Missy Gannon 3 down. And the rest of our lead card is struggling.
Oh yeah, shout out Missy Gannon. It's her birthday.
Aw.
Happy birthday. 3 down through 10. The 2 hockeys love you, honk.
We do love you.
Kylie Kohut with the current hot round, 6 down through 11. Shout out.
Love to see it. She
Yes.
is such good form. She's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Kohuts are both sisters. They are names that you should be watching.
Yeah. Kylie also, she shot 5 down in the Monday qualifier to make it into this tournament. So
Oh.
that's pretty sick.
So Taylor Riley and Kylie Kohut, both Monday qualifiers that are currently in the top 20. Cool storylines. We got 9 more holes on Championship Sunday, and we will be back watching our lead card struggle a little bit on the front 9, but hopefully they'll turn it around on the back.
There's time.
Yeah, there is time. See you guys there. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 high keys.
Honk.